Early Bird Trucking. All right, so this is my website. I'll build you a website just like this one. That's going to be the cheapest route for you because I have a template to go by. It would be $300 to set it up. It's going to be $29 a month. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it connects with everything. Mine doesn't because, does it connect? Nah, I don't have a Facebook page or Instagram or Twitter for Early Bird Trucking. As many of you know, I just leased on to my buddy. Wait, do y'all even know? Notice that word leased? I canceled my insurance 2 Mondays ago. No, I never did that video. Just to make everything official, I told y'all I'm done. I haven't hauled a load in 2 months. But this doesn't matter until later. Let me get back off of that. Well, I will say this. You will be able to log into a membership area for your drivers, your dispatch, or whoever your employees are. All right. So as far as I'm in the middle of a trade, so I'm going to be paying attention to that. Because I got a dollar amount alert. I bought some BuzzFeed. I need to sell it. As far as animation and everything on the site, you could change it to something different. That's not a big deal. I will show you how to edit the site. This is a pretty much done for you situation. I'm going to go over with you. Is the words you want to use and colors. You can use these images if you want to, or if you got your own, which is, would make more sense, then I'll use that. Your logo, of course. And that's pretty much it. But this is how it looks. And so let me take you through how the site works. Here it says get a quote, and that is going to take you to a form where, maybe your local people or whoever might want some freight hauled, and they can fill in this form. And the form asks for their name, the company name, the origin, zip code, the destination, city and state, the weight, square footage needed for the load, and their number and their email. They got to agree to your terms, and then they're going to do the capture thing. All of this is just normal stuff. They're going to send the email. When they send the this is a requirement, 20 square feet. And then there's a requirement. They might not put the weight. Then after they do that, then they'll get the thank you page. As you can see, this is just some stuff that I made up as a placeholder. But so this will take them back to the home page if they want to. Now, I would do minor, say like you want an additional page that you want to add. We can discuss that. If it's very simple, that's no big deal. I'll fix that for you. Also, small things. If it's a small thing, like say if you want to have a video on this page, like in here, that's with you giving me the video. Like maybe you got a YouTube channel already, so you know some editing, you're going to do the video. And you just want to put it here. I'll put the video here on the page for you, but I'm going to show you how to edit it as well. All right, let me show you. So we did the quote thing. Now, the other thing you get from this page is company drivers can apply for a job. It's not necessarily apply, but they can show interest by filling out this form where you get the information. And I do have a box that says, tell me about yourself. And that's my brother out here in Puerto Plata. I got to go video some houses. So y'all be looking for that. I just felt like the Zoom was kind of whack. So that's why you hadn't seen that video. So I'm going to go shoot some videos for houses. Anyway, so you'll be able to get that form when they submit it. And then the other thing we got on the homepage, of course, is for the owner operators. That's company driver, lease operator. Join us. Fill out the form, same thing. But all of these forms will be segmented differently on your back end, which I'm going to show you, I guess, now. Yes, now. So you see the login here. When you go to the back end, well, let's start here. Now I've got some ideas in here for you already, and some ideas are something like a driver's lounge where they can join the channel orientation for your company for all new drivers. They can start there so you can fill this out with the information you want them to have. So you can come over here where it says let's get together. Like if you want to post something, whether it's employee meeting, driver meeting, or cookout or whatever, then that could be posted there. FYI, maybe it's just FYI for your information, just good information where they can know that they can come to get updates on whatever's happening with the company. You're not going to have all of these options. You're only going to have the one site. You see, these are the names of the pages that we went over. The home page, get a quote page, the thank you page, owner operator page, company driver page. I hadn't told you about this yet. Doesn't apply to you yet. But if you had a product to sell, you can sell the product. And this is just a test page. So you just go down here to edit it. And to edit is kind of simple. Again, for the $300, you should give me the images. You give me the words you want me to use, and I'll do some SEO for you. You just give me the words you want to use, and I'll fix the SEO for the area. You tell me the area you want to cover and stuff like that, and I'll put it together. I need to come up with a form, but for now, you're just going to look at the page, the website, and you're going to give me some text that you want to replace the sections on the website that I have. Since it's a very simple, it's actually a funnel, it shouldn't be a big deal. So that's why I'm only charging you $300. Basically, it's basically a setup. There is $29 a month charge. I'm going to show you another option that you have as well, where you can do what I'm doing, because I'm just a reseller for GOHighlevel. Yeah. So, but you can come in here after I set it all up and everything, and you can change this. Just click there and change the word right here. For the background, you just got to highlight whatever section you're working in. Like notice that this is sections, is nested boxes. So this box is inside of something in this box, and you click this box, make sure it's highlighted, come over here, you can change this image, which I'll change it the first time. And then you can change what's in the back. This is for the image over here. You can change that image, I'll be changing that. You can change what's in the back over here. Right now I have a blue tint, but I have the heavy fade on the opacity, which is meaning you can see through it. And this goes for the image in the back. And notice it might be hard to see a little bit, but this is still highlighted. So that's why it's pertaining to this section. See, that section ends right there. So then if you're done with that section, you can come down here and you can edit this part. And notice this section is from the blue to the black. Now, this is the only thing highlighted. So the only thing that you're actually messing with is limited. It's just the background color and the image if you want one. Then to edit any of this stuff, then you highlight the box within the box. You highlight the box for the paragraph words, and over here you highlight the box for the headings. Now let's say you want to add something else in here. Let's go here. So if I add something here, it's going to be 2 columns, just like you see here. You got 1, you got 2. In this section is two halves side by side. Let's say I wanted one all the way across. Then I will come down here to this part, American Airlines, and then I'll add an element. Let's say it's a heading, a headline. You want to add something. You just add that headline, type what you're going to type, what you're going to type. And so, it's the same thing all the way down, same process pretty much. And say you wanted to add more images, then just look over here to the left and you see the different parts you want to put. Here is a video, here's an image. Notice this is just plain image. This one around here is a image feature. Let me show you. The image feature has text that goes along in the box with the image. Just a plain image is like this, just a plain image. And then you will have to do, another piece that says or paragraph. And this is pretty much how you do it. Very simple. But the idea behind offering this to you is because it's a cheap way out if you really don't want to do all of that. You just want it pretty much done with you, done for you, and that's all you want. And you get the thing and it's set up and ready to go. Oh, all right, I forgot to show you that. This footer is a global section. So whenever you change anything here, it's going to change it on each page. And right here, so I'm going to highlight that image. Oh, I do have it. That's not what I was looking at there. Oh, this is the one that didn't have the right. So I'm going to click this button, right? And I go to the right. And this is the actions that's supposed to take place after the button. In this case, it says, this is highlighted, so it's activated. It says when that button is clicked, then what it's going to do is going to step. Whereas right now it's saying link to the next step in the series of pages. There is no next step after thank you. I wanted to link to a website URL. That's what I picked out of all of these. Now I need to save it and then publish it. Every time you click save, it's going to give you the option to change this metadata. That's content description. You're going to publish it. There's no changes. You don't need to even worry about it. Before you leave, if you want to take a look at it, see what it looks like, you can click on this eyeball. Right here, you can see where the link is going to. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, it does work in the editing environment. So there you are. Now let's go back out and Okay, contacts. So when people fill out the form, and it's harder to spoof a phone than it is an email address. So you go over here, you can choose these people. I need to make the name required. All these people, it's ridiculous, man. Let's go do that. We'll go to, way to find out for sure is to go to the page. Again, you're not going to have these problems because you're only going to have the other forms are named well, so you won't have that issue. This one, I wasn't consistent with the name. Get a quote. Oh, it's the next step. So I didn't have it go straight to the form. It's going to the next step, which is here. And I'll have to go here to see what the form name is because this is where the link is from. So I click on form, early bird quote. That's the form that I'm using. So now I know to go back to edit that form. So that's it if you want a website. Now, if you want to be able to offer websites like I'm doing, then get a business and a website. And how this works is you will go over here. I saved that already. So that's why I have these different options here. Guys, this is what I'm doing when I'm off duty. That's mine. This is my main site. This is an idea, or this is a local site. And there's a bunch of different sites up in here. All of these are different sites that I'm running, that I built for other people. And so if you do the 297, then you can do unlimited number of sites for other people. And it's $297 a month. And they don't want you to charge less than $97 a month, really. And that's because it's a whole CRM. You got all these other services. I don't feel like doing all of that other stuff, but you could do all of that stuff. You see all this stuff over here to the left. You got the AI free actually until December, AI employee. You'll see me playing with that soon. But if you guys, unless you're going to start the business of actually managing and, doing this stuff for other people, if you want to, except for when someone buys something, then you have to go in there and do all this manually. And here are the established prices. And you can change this to whatever you want, but they don't want you to sell anything cheaper than $97 for a host. I'm just a renegade. The main reason that I did this was so that I could provide something that's cheaper. Because if you ever went to any of those other places, they're going to let you get in for very cheap the first month or the first year maybe. And then the years after that, it's going to be more than $29 a month, especially if you have any of these features. So obviously, the higher you go, whichever plan you get, the more you get. You'll basically have access with my $29 a month. As long as if you wanted to do all this stuff, you can do all of it. I am not doing it for $29 a month. If you want to talk about some special cases where you're willing to pay for this stuff, then sure, I can work with you on it. But it's a scaled down, smaller price because all I'm doing is setting up the website for you and I'm giving you hosting. I do it outside of this actually because I got some ideas that I'm working on. So I actually hadn't even played with it because this wasn't always like this. All of the AI stuff got integrated as AI became more popular, while I've been just going straight out and using stuff like Voice Flow and other chatbot softwares and ChatGPT and all that. But they actually have it integrated now. Maybe that's something you interested in getting into. I'm offering you the website hosting, and just to give you pretty much a website like mine, $300 setup for it to be like this and for you to have this functionality that you see here. And it does have the chatbot here, too. But this is something that you can offer. And so then that's going to get sent to you where you can go. And you see here, I have another number. This system sterile is crazy. That's why I've been using this for 2 years and I don't even use it to its maximum. I just like having it available. When someone came, that time you saw me I needed to replace the airbag. I was supposed to build that guy a website. I never got around to doing it. So, you can just talk to people, see do they have a website, and it could just be people you get business from, do business with. And you're already in the door right there because you're already in interaction. You're already talking to them. And it's very easy to actually sell these. So it's just depending on if you like doing this or not. And if you like making money. No, it's depending on what you want to do. If you're doing nothing, like obviously for me, I have other options. There's a lot of stuff that I like doing. Video editing takes up most of my time. So a lot of times I don't get back around to that. But of course, now I'm not driving. So I'll take on, that's why I'm saying that I will build you a site. I wanted to do this a long time ago, but just busy. busy, busy, busy. So y'all just let me know. Either way, it's all good. Get ready for some more training. The free group's going to be linked. Come on over there. I was going to charge to come in there, but it's going to be free. And I'll just make the other group for the insiders and decide on whether they go. I mean, it's going to be some training and courses there too. But it's just when you want to go deeper and you want to join the inner circle where it is more of an accountability situation, then that's when we got the inner circle. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what you think.